Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide. As a part of our APM Gestures using APM Gestures plugin series, in this video we'll see how to perform double tap gesture using Gestures plugin. Okay, so in our APM Gestures plugin, we have a command called gestures colon double tap. By using this command, we can able to perform the double tap. Okay. So what is a double tap? Two quick taps on the screen. That is known as a double tap. Okay. So it may be on the element. Okay. So the arguments, the support arguments for this command is element ID. That is the ID of the element. Okay. So we will discuss briefly about what exactly the element ID. See, element ID is not the element. Okay, element ID is not the element, not even the locator ID. It is a random hexadecimal code representing the element in that session written by the find element API. Means when the session is created by the APM server, okay, by find element API, it will give one random hexadecimal code for each and every element. So that random hexadecimal code is used to perform this gesture. Okay, so I have discussed already in brief and complete details I have provided regarding the what exactly this element ID. I place this link on the icons. Please go to the link. Okay, so coming to back our topic, the sample code look like driver dot execute script. We had to use command called execute script, and we had to provide the command here gesture colon double tap. Okay, this method we had to use execute script method, and we had to provide this command gesture colon double tap, and we need to pass the argument here. Okay, so now this is all about theory. Now we start the practical here. So we'll open the Eclipse and we create a class under com.appiumguide.gestures underscore plugin folders. Okay, in that one we create a class here, and we name this class as double tap demo. Okay, and quickly what I'll do, I just copy the setup and teardown method from the sample class so that we can save the time. Okay, and do the necessary changes here. Remove this package name and correct the class name here. Okay, so our double tap demo class is ready with setup and teardown methods. In setup, I have used the capabilities, that is a platform name Android, automation name UI Automator 2, and device name is a Pixel 7 Pro 11. Okay, this is the name of my emulator. Okay, so before writing the code, we will see the scenario, whatever scenario we are going to automate here. Okay, so we'll open the emulator. So we perform double tap on this API demos app. So we'll open the API demos app, click on views and click on controls, and then click on dark theme, and we'll perform the double tap on this checkbox. Okay, this is the functionality we are going to automate. Okay, yes, now we'll open the APM inspector. Okay, and run the APM server so that we can capture the strategy and the corresponding selector values of the element. The first step is I need to open the API demos app. So the code what need to write is the first step is the driver dot activate app, and I need to pass the package name here. Okay, we'll get it from the APM inspector. So start the session. Okay, we select the sample capabilities. I created a sample capability with the platform name Android, automation name UI Automator 2. Okay, just click on start session. server is getting started, and we want the strategy locator of this views. Okay, and we got a package name also. Just copy this package name, provide it into the driver.activate app, so it will open the app here. Wait just a minute. Okay, so this step will open the API demos app, and next one is the views. It is the accessibility ID and view. Okay, just start writing here driver dot find element apm by accessibility ID, and will provide the value here. So you have to click on here. Okay, so like that we had to do it for other variables also. So I just copy paste here so that we save the time. Okay, the first one is the views. Okay, this is for views, so I click on views and then control. So just go back to APM server and refresh it. This is the control, copy this one. Okay, control. Next one is the click on control. Next, dark theme. Yes, dark theme. Next, we need to click on dark theme, and then we need to click on here. Okay, so just refresh here, and then we have to perform double tap on this text block. Okay, this is the accessibility ID also. Just copy here and give it here. We not perform any click here, so we need to pass this value to the web driver element variable. Web element, so web element, say element, yes. Okay, okay, till now we got navigation here, and we had to perform a double tap on this one. Okay, so we had to use the sample code like this. We had to use the driver.execute script, and we had to provide this command and this arguments here. So come back here and say driver.execute script. The key we had to use is the gesture colon double tap. D is small, okay, case, and T is uppercase. Okay, there is a command we are using here, and then we had to use the argument. We had to pass argument immutable map of, we'll say of, and we need to provide the values here. So the first key is the element ID. Okay, and a value need to pass. So for this one, we have element. So we need to get the hexadecimal code. How we can get it is by using getID method. This getID method is associated with the remote web element class. Okay, so we need to cache this element to the remote web element. Okay, so remote web element dot getID dot getID. Okay, getID method. Okay, that's it. Okay, just typo here. Yes, so this is the double tap we have performing this element. Okay, so here what we'll do, just add the comment here. So we have taken the two scenarios here. We are working on these two scenario. Okay, scenario 1. Okay, I am demonstrating this double tap on these two scenario. That is the on first application I will be performing on this element, that is the API demos app, and second one I'll perform on the other app here. Okay, so that you can understand clearly what exactly the double tap, how it works. Okay, scenario 1. perform double tap on checkbox 1. Okay, this is the first scenario. The second scenario, I will show it. The second scenario, we are going to perform on this application. So we'll close this application and I have opening this FastTab application. Okay, so I had to enter the value here and then I had to do the double tap so that I get this options here. Okay, this thing we did our second scenario so that I can demonstrate in two apps here. So these two scenarios we are going to automate here. Okay, so what I had to do, I had to open the application here, driver dot activate app. I need to get the package name of this app here, FastTag app. So go here to Appium inspector and refresh it and this is the package name and I want the selector on this one. This is ID. Okay, so come back to over here. I had to open. Okay, sorry. So I just select this one here, FastTag app. Okay, now I had to enter the get the element ID. So I said find element Appium inspector. Appium by this is the ID. The selector I am using the strategy I am using the ID here. The selector value I had to get it from here. Copied here and provide the value here. Okay, and I'll pass this to the web element here. So that we have to perform the double tap on this element. So what I'll do, I create these variable outside the method. Just do the necessary changes here. Yes. Okay, and now I need to enter the value. So element send key. So I had to enter 1 2 3 4 5 and I had to perform a double tap. So what I had to do, I had to driver dot execute script and I had to use the command called gesture colon double tap. And I had to pass the value here. So I just copy from here. That's it. So we are performing the double tap and demonstrating on two apps here. Okay. One is API demos app and the one second is the FastTag app here. Okay. So I give some TED.sleep. You can see the effect. TED.sleep. Just 3 seconds is enough. Here also I give here also once the double tap is done, so you can see the effect. Okay, and that's it. Okay, now the first step what I am doing, okay, this is the on edit box, vehicle status edit box. Same thing I will give here. Okay, that's it. Now we'll close this app here and we'll run the script. Okay. So first it has to open the, okay, sorry. Actually, we had to run the Appium server with the plugin here. So anyhow, it is good. but it will not do the double tap because we have to run with the plugin called gestures plugin. We need to run it with the flag. Okay, use plugin. Okay, got it. So wait here. Anyhow, I had to give the here we instead of control we need to give dog theme here. Okay, forgot that one. Okay, just a minute. Just repress it. So we forgot to add the dog theme. Okay. So we had given the controls and you had click on dog. You had given the set of dog theme, right? That's why it stopped here. Okay. Nothing else. Copy this one. Yes. This is a problem with the copy paste here. Okay. So this is done, and then we need to start the Appium server with this plugin. See, we have run the Appium server with without any flag here. Okay. Okay. See. Okay. Now we have to stop this Appium server and start. If you want to use this gesture plugin, right, we need to run this Appium server with Appium use plugin colon gestures. Okay, we have to use this plugin called use hyphen plugin. Okay, so sorry mistake. Okay, so we have to give this Appium hyphen user plugins colon plugin we have to give here. Okay, so this one we need to run it here. So we need to run this. Okay, so we have to run the Appium server with plugin use hyphen plugin, and you have to provide the plugin name here and you can run. You can observe here is that it is using the use plugin, okay, with gestures. Okay, now we run the script here. Okay, it has to open the API demos app, click on views, control, and you can see, yeah, double tap on checkbox. Okay, so double tap is done on checkbox, and second scenario 2 on vehicle status number, it has to enter the, and you have to do the double tap here. Okay, so this is how the gestures double tap of gestures plugin works. Okay, so if you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.